And you're very welcome along to another quick tutorial on the ICANN website. You're very welcome to the how-to section of our ICANN website. Today's session is going to be, we're going to be talking about Canva. What is Canva? Who's it for? And how you can create content using Canva. Now, for this session, I'm not going to be talking about Canva because I'm going to hand over to Antoinette Lydon from Utrecht Heritage, and she's going to tell us about how she uses Canva, how she logs in, creating a poster and creating a post, but it'll be in relation to how she uses it. Don't forget, as always with any of our YouTube videos, we're going to be creating links below. So if you happen to come across this video and you want to find a specific part, go down to the description, find the timestamp, and you'll be able to jump to that exact moment in the video without having to watch myself ramble on and waffle on and on and on. You can just jump straight to that. So Antoinette, you're very welcome along.
Hello, Hassan.
Let's kick things off. Antoinette, Canva, what is it? Who's it for?
Well, it's for anyone that wants to design basically anything, posters, for social media. You can do calendars. You can do basically anything you want on it. Even this, what you can see here behind me, my nice little background zoom, I did that on Canva this morning. So it's, you can design basically anything.
It's worth mentioning that Canva, to us, the reason we're it's not that we have any association with Canva or anything like that. Canva seems to provide all the tools any community member needs. So before Canva, or before we happened across Canva, you would have to use a particular piece of software to create a poster, and then you might have to use another particular piece of software to create a website post, or you might have to create a third piece then for an invite. Canva seems to put everything together, and it makes it accessible in the cloud. I think that's key for everybody.
And it's free.
And it's free. Yes, it has. There's two tiers. There's the paid tier and then the free tier. My advice, and I think Antoinette's advice, is keep using the free one for as long as you can.
You will find whatever you need on the free version. Well, maybe some people, but there is so much stuff on there like that you'll be hard pressed not to find. And it's very, very simple to use. It is really simple and easy to use. If you've used Microsoft Word, you can use Canva. And it takes the hard work out of doing any kind of posts, because they have to be different sizes for Instagram and Facebook. And, I'm not sure if it's going to look good on the phone, and if somebody's looking on a tablet, will it look different? It does everything for that side of stuff for you. I'm going to just log out just purely to show you.
Yeah, no problem.
So it's Canva, not Canvas, Canva.com. So just log in as, you could set up a login, and it tells you a few things to do, kind of like starting off. So this is your home screen, and it says, what will you design? So basically it's whatever you want. So whether it's for a video, social media, presentations, sending somebody a birthday greeting, if you fancy that, it's all there. It's very simple, and everything goes to the cloud that you save. So you're not saving it to your own desktop. So and if you have over here on the side, there's teams. So for community groups, you can set up a team together, and everyone can work on a project. So if you want to do a presentation for Heritage Week, if you want to do a poster, and you've set, rather than emailing it to this one and emailing it to that one, it can go, you set up your little team, everyone can look at it, make their comments, make their changes, and it comes back to you.
I think it's worth mentioning, just expanding on that, the best use for teams I've seen in the past is you have a community group, or all member of a team, and each one was in charge of a project for Heritage Week. So each one designed their own slide. So Antoinette would have designed slide 1, Hassan would have designed slide 2, and they're all working at the same time, which is the beauty of working in the cloud. as opposed to, and we've all been there. Did you get the version I sent you? Which version is that? Is it version 1 or version 2? It's the version with the red father on the last, and it's a nightmare. Whereas this, you can work on it all at the same time. So
that's a great point, Hassan. So we will start with doing a poster. So if you want, so here along at the top, you can have your templates. You can run along this way. There's two, like there's kind of two sides. You can here, so you've got your social media, all your different social media, personal, business, marketing, education, trending. There's so many options. Or you can go across along on this section here. So I'm just going to say a poster. This will show you templates. So here you can see along on the side, it says templates. Then you've got your elements, uploads. They're your photographs that you'd have. You can have them on your laptop, wherever you store them. Photos, so that's photos within Canva. So if you're looking for a photograph of a lady here, popcorn, whatever, your different types of text, styles. So if you like your certain lot of colors, I'll show you these later on. Audio. Now they have some that you have to pay for, but there's also free audio on it. So if you want to make a little Instagram post with happy whistling ukulele, you can do that. You have different backgrounds for your posts. And then now I haven't used it to Dropbox or the Drive or anything like that, but it seems you can use it with these as well. I'm no expert on this. I have learned this as I had a 2-hour training session back in April via Zoom, and I've just played with it, messed around with it, tried stuff out, going, oh, there's another thing you can do with it. And the more you use it, the more you get familiarized with it, and you can customize basically anything. And lads, if I can do it, anyway, you're all well capable of doing it. So we'll start with a template. We can pick this one just for the sake of it. And we'll just say we want to do it for Heritage Week to promote something. Our Dean's August watch, we can do that for Heritage Week. So you want to take this bit of text out, and it's Heritage Week. I don't like that post picture. We'll put in something else. So you can go over to your uploads. You can upload your media here if you want, or you can just take a picture that I've already used. So I will just pick this one just for the sake of. So you're going, oh, well, why that looks a bit strange. What are you doing here? So this section here, because it's a photograph, see it highlights around it. You just move your photograph into that section, and see then it magically fits into that size. Now I don't like the look of that, so I'm going to just take that out. So you can go and delete image. This part here is where you can put photographs in. So we'll try this one. That might look a bit nicer. Yeah, that looks a bit better. So we will put in, just click on each of these little sections. All have boxes around them. So that's what you're working on. Now someone says, oh, look at this. But see, you can just drag your little box out. There's the size. Join us every day online. If you're going to do an online project, as most of us are, we can put in your website. So if I want to just click on that, www. So you're going, oh, well, I can't see that. How is that going to do? Click on it. and then go up here and you can increase your font size. Now, there's this great little button here is undo. So anything you do, you can undo. So just pull that out there, stretch it out, there you go. Now, what I said earlier on about styles, that color is a bit all over the place. There's so many different colors in it. So you can do it with, sorry, see how it magically just changed to a different, and you can shuffle. See here it says shuffle.
Yeah.
So it does different colors, different text types, whatever takes your fancy.
So you're saying you can change your theme. You can stick to a particular theme. So, for example, if Heritage Week, if the colors of your website or Ultra Heritage has yellows and greens and blues, you can make sure that your template is always yellows and greens and blues, or whatever.
Yeah, and also is, now if I can find how to do this, was right. So I clicked on the box here on the poster. So it's this peachy color.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see the peachy color up here in the top section. But also, because I've dragged this photograph in, this palette here is showing you the colors within the photograph.
Oh, wow.
So I can change this peachy color to this blue. And then down at the bottom here, so any place that's peach on that on the poster, it says here change all, hit that, makes it go blue. So this is the beauty of it is you can sort of customize your poster to the color of your photograph, or whatever way you want to do it. You know, if you want to change, because Heritage Week has this pink in it, go down here into this little corner, click on that, and you know, you can, like, how professional looking does that look like? Besides, you're trying to think of, oh, well, how am I going to do stuff? And you can add in your logos for, take that.
And I suppose what you're doing there, and you're doing it, it's second nature to you, is you're pulling in all the important footer stuff.
Yeah.
But if you don't know what theme, what template, or what palette you want to use, the easiest way is pull in your logo.
Yeah.
And then just use the colors
and
from
work
your
off
logo.
that. Yeah. You know, because I'll just go back to my own, back to the homepage now for a second. I was just messing around with this last night, just to show the group. So this was the original poster. So I found it under Welcome Back Students. So I just kind of liked the look of it. But then I found the My Cullen Heritage logo. So I just pulled that in there, and then you can take some of the colors out of that. Killearn, the Bray Medieval Project. Oh, like these are just all our group, you know, some of the ones that I could find. It's the same poster, but just different designs. It's the same basic setup. So for Lewisburg, you know, Abbey, it's all there. See the color here? Now I know this didn't work too good, but you can mess around, play around with it, you know, but you can get your different colors. Yeah, because now this was the one that I did. This is one of our photographs that we got for the project. And I can just put it together. It's not finished yet, but it's there. It's, you know, you can work away on it. And like, think how much money it would cost you to send this off to a printer to get something like this done. And you can do it, you can print them off yourself in your own office. So it's very handy. So it says up here in the corner then is print poster.
Okay.
So just here, don't bother hitting print poster, this little one here beside it, and it will download. So here is your poster in Adobe ready to print. So it is really as simple and as straightforward as that.
So what you did there, and just to recap, is you've created your poster. You used the free elements and the free content that's available. You sidestepped all the stuff that you said, well, actually you pay extra for this, or you do. And instead of clicking on the option that Canva presents you with, which is click here to print, you simply downloaded it to your computer, and now you can print it yourself at your own time and for free.
And for free. And all of your designs, they stay here. I don't know how many of them you can actually keep, but while you still want them, or if you want to, you can just click here and move to trash.
So we've logged into Canva, we've created a poster, we've messed around with some templates and palettes, which are the colors of your poster. Talk to me about social media, and more importantly, talk to me about your use case for social media and how others could benefit from what you've done.
Well, I like just Instagram. I wasn't that great at using it. I'd kind of go, I kind of know it. And then with our trainings, I've gotten, a bit better at it. And then when the Canva, and I thought, oh, I'll try this. So I was able to use like a video on it. So I put it in, and some of it is just like a ramble on a Thursday, and they're very simple, catchy posts, but people like them. I didn't think they were going to work in the beginning, but it's people, they're drawn in, and if they look at one thing, then they'll start scrolling, and you're hooked for your 15 or 20 minutes while you're having the cuppa, and you're going, oh, that looks nice, and where's this? So I haven't used it a lot, but what I have used has drawn a lot of people to the site.
The reason we use Canva is because it's a way that all of us can be using the same software to do the same thing effectively.
Okay, we will do our Instagram post. So you go along here and you find your Instagram post, or if you want to come up along here, do the same thing. It works either way. Some people say, oh, where did you find this? So along here, I want to pick the free ones. And this one here now, I think, looks something similar to the poster I did. It's kind of the same type of colors. So we'll customize this template. So again, it's, you can put in your Heritage Week. But you see, it's so simple that you can just adjust it as you go.
So if your text doesn't fit into your text box,
you can
just adjust it. It's elastic. You can just pull it so it doesn't.
See here, these little points at the corner, they stretch it out, and here the little one in the middle. So you've got your corner points, and then you've got the little bend there that drags it out. Like you can adjust your text up here on top. You can go back to the styles again, and
what if we look at the picture on that and go, do you know what? I want the same picture we used for Heritage Week, or for our Heritage Week poster. Can you swap them around?
So we can go down. So you have everything here already. So I have my little banner. I can drag that in there. No, don't do that. That's it. You bring that down here to the bottom. That sits in nicely there. You can put your logo. There's the picture I want. That can go. You can bring this over a bit if you want it. This. Just click on your boxes, whatever, whatever. And you can ungroup these as well if you want. See here it says ungroup. I just leave them together because I kind of, for this purpose, I want them to stay lined up. So there you have that. You can make sure you put in your own logo. Put in your Heritage Week one. Make that a little bit smaller. Stick that in wherever you fancy. And like, you can do, whatever you fancy with it. If you want to do change your colors.
There we go.
There we go. So this is now purely, I went looking for, I want an arrow. And these ones cost you money, but these ones don't. So you can put your arrow in. You can make it whatever size you want. You can move it around. See this little movement? This moves it here. So you can make it skinnier. You can make it longer. You can do whatever you feel with it. Some of them have these type of ones, so that you can use it to point at your website.
So you've created your poster on Canva. How do you get it to social media?
Well, because I'm not going to use that one, I'll just pick something else that I can actually share. So this was actually the very first thing I ever did on Canva was this little, it was an Instagram post. Just open that. Up here to your top corner with your three little dots. And share it to, I'll share it to my Facebook page. And because it just does that. Comes up as Gerard Heritage. Check out your post. And there it is on. Can you see that? Because we've had this great project with the photographs, the postcards. We all have a lovely stack of photographs now of your local area to use in your social media. So, you can use, like, we'll use them for, well, I'm going to use them here in Gerard to do an online exhibition for Heritage Week. I think Mary is going to do the same down in Lewisburg. But, we'll have them on your website. So just, play around with them, use them. Like, another idea I'm having is for like we do a calendar here every year. So to use some of the photographs in the calendar. So you've, making life a little bit easier for yourself in your group.
I think that's really good. I love the idea of creating a calendar, creating 1 month at a time kind of thing, because all you really need is 12 photographs.
12, yeah. Well, 14, one for the front and the back as well.
Oh,
but but like this here, I put it on to Facebook, but you can also do the same with your Instagram. So, or if you want to email it to someone or a group, it's Twitter. I don't use Twitter, but there's an option there for it.
In summary, so we can create the poster with all our tags and headings and templates, and then we can create our Instagram post. A few things to remember is make sure before you get this far, I think it's important to have a page set up. So have your Facebook page. So you have your personal page, but have your Uachtar Heritage page set up as a Facebook page. Also have it set up on Instagram as an Instagram page. That way, when you connect Canva to Facebook or connect Canva to Instagram, it will look at your account and then it will ask you, what do you want me to connect to? So for example, I might have 3 business pages and 1 heritage page. And the businesses could be apple pickers, strawberry pickers, heritage page. When I connect Canva to Instagram or Facebook, Canva is going to search for all the pages I have, and Canva is going to ask me, which page do you want me to connect to? So that's important. So if you don't have your specific page, then it's worth getting one set up. It's worth getting one set up anyway, if you're on social media. Chances are, and people get bogged down with this an awful lot, chances are you already have the page set up, so there's no need to overthink it. So when you go to connect, it'll ask you, do you want to continue as, and it'll use your name. And then it'll find what websites or what pages are connected to that name, and then you choose whichever one you want.
Just one more thing, along here on the top, so you've got your templates, your features. So, you know, you can download your Canva for your Mac or your Android, whatever you need to do. Then there's a learn section. So there's little tutorials here of, you know, getting started, presenting, various bits and pieces. They're short and sweet. But you know, if you're getting bogged down on, oh God, what did she say about this? I know this helps when I've gone through the steps, but sometimes it's say, oh right, maybe. There's a tutorial section there. Education. There was one nice one I saw, like even for people with schools, like this little one. You know, kids can do stuff, you know, with it as well, of illustration kits, like the local groups. Like if you're like me, Uachtar Heritage isn't the only part of your life. You're probably on a few other committees and a few other bits and pieces. So like you can use this for all your groups. Like it's not just heritage groups, the school, the GA club, you know, the ICA. You're learning as you go.
One of the things that I like personally, I like about Canva is you can do an awful lot of it on the desktop, and we're very comfortable about doing stuff on our desktop computer or our laptop, and it's handy and it's there, and it's, if we post from here to Facebook, then we can link up our Instagram account, and that's all well and good. There is another feature that we skipped over, and we can connect using our mobile phone. So Canva has an app that's on your mobile phone. Now, if you're like me, you prefer designing on the computer because you prefer designing using the big monitor in front of you. And then where does it go after that? Well, there's a really nice feature, and I'm going to share my desktop now. So share screen. There's a really nice feature, and I'm in my Canva at the moment. And what you can do is you can create your design. So let's go back to Instagram post, like Antoinette did. We'll click on that. There's our Instagram post, and I'm going to do this very, very quickly. And I'm just going to use the template that's there, one of the templates that are there that are free. How to be fearless. We'll say that's what we want. We want to post that straight to Instagram. So we're going to go up here, and I'm going to go Instagram personal. Now, use Canva mobile app to post to Instagram. This is handy because, thanks to magic, I'm going to jump over to my mobile phone. So right now you're looking at my phone. You can see there's a Canva app there. If you happen to have a QR reader on your phone, or you have an iPhone, you simply take your iPhone, scan the QR code, press the button, and that's the post as it was created, as I created it just straight from a template. What can you do here? Can you edit? Yes, you can. Simply add in some elephants. Let's add a dinosaur there. Why not? Add in another element. sure, we're all about the dinosaurs. We'll add in another little fella down there. Down at the bottom, we have our more editing functions. Create the link. That's the link that Antoinette was talking about. Up here at the top right-hand side, you have an arrow out of a box. That is, we can share it to Instagram Personal. We click that. It's sharing it to Instagram Personal. It's sharing it to the page. Now, the reason we do this through the mobile phone is because if you already have the Instagram app on your phone, it will open it for you. And that's it, opening up the Instagram app on my phone for me. So from here, I can choose to add it to my story, or I can choose to add it to my newsfeed. Now, there is a caveat to all this, where you have to be comfortable using your smartphone. If you're not quite comfortable using your smartphone, my advice is do what Antoinette was doing. If you are, then there's no reason why you shouldn't have the Canva app on your phone. Because if you have the Canva app on your phone, all of a sudden you have a design tool right there at your fingertips. So my top tip would be, if you're comfortable, why not download the Canva app on your phone? Because the link between your phone and your Instagram account is seamless. So in summary, you ask if you want to share something, you go up, you say share to Instagram, it gives you this QR code. As long as you have the app on your phone, scan that app, it'll open up Canva on your phone and you can take things from there. Antoinette, have I missed anything? Have we missed anything?
To me, personally, is the biz. I just think it's great, and it makes life so much easier of, publishing stuff to social media, even doing some presentations, whatever you need to do, it's all there.
If you have any questions, as always, you can email us directly here on YouTube. You can email us through the website, our Irish Heritage website. You can contact me directly. I'm more than happy to help out. Give us a call if you have any issue, and we'll talk to you soon.